Been pretty sharp in practice heading into the Utah State.
We've had a good week. Our guys have been practicing hard, playing hard, and we've been emphasizing our style of play, which means playing with great effort and playing with physicality, and they've responded.
How much better do you feel going into this opener with your offense as opposed to a year ago?
Sure, there's a lot of positives. We have more weapons at the skill positions. Little better understanding overall of our expectations as a coaching staff and as a program, and we believe that it's those expectations that will lead to victories. So between understanding how we're going to play the game and understanding what we want to accomplish, I feel our guys are further along than a year ago.
Coach Jones has talked about going in the first game, there are a lot of unknowns. Are there fewer unknowns going into this opener as opposed to a year ago? I
wouldn't say so. Probably more. We're still dealing with a lot of new personnel. We're still dealing with a new opponent, obviously. And in particular, we're dealing with young personnel, so in the newcomers and the freshmen. So there's still a lot of unknowns, and preparing for those unknowns is you can give them all kinds of scenarios, but it's hard to give them exactly what they're going to see.
As far as this opponent Sunday night, what are the things that Utah State does on defense that are problematic?
Well, number one, they're very experienced. I think they have at least three starters, if not more. Kyler Fackrell, number 9. Zach Vigil, number 53, and Brian Sweet, number 21. Each of those 3 guys have 27 starts each. Those 3 guys have more starts than our entire starting offense, so they bring an understanding of the game. They know how to win. They play hard. They play fast. They play physical. They're a well-coached group. They pose a lot of problems just with their skill, and then you add to that their scheme. And they'll keep you on your heels.
Elaborate on that a little bit, just schematically, what makes them tough to deal with?
Well, they heavy pressure team, bring it from every different direction, and they'll mix up their coverages with that, and they'll do some disguises. So again, they're an experienced group. They know how to show one way and come the other, or whatever it might be. So they're a savvy group.
What do you guys just got to keep your mind on to deal with that? What have you guys?
Well, we just got to manage the football game. Make sure we play mistake-free football. Make sure we protect the football. We're assignment sound and technique sound.
I believe their pass defense efficiently led the Mountain West last year. Talk a little bit about what they do in the secondary.
Well, that's probably their least experienced group on their defense, but they're still very talented. We're familiar with Daniel Gray, the Tennessee transfer. Like I said, number 21, Brian Sweet, has 21 starts under his belt. They're effective. They challenge you with man coverage and mix up zone coverages, and they're not going to give you easy completions. I know statistically across the board, they were outstanding against the run. They were outstanding on third down. They only allowed 19 touchdowns in 45 red zone trips last year. That was number 2 in the country for touchdown red zone efficiency. So they're a very well-rounded defense. Again, I give their coaching staff a lot of credit.
They have a corner that may start at 5'9". Is that a matchup that you think you might be able to take advantage of?
Sure. Sure. Our size is advantageous to us, but they're very skilled. And again, knowing Daniel and knowing the other corner, they have a lot of time. Daniel's very physical. He's very aggressive, and the other corner is also a physical player. So, we might have a height mismatch, but there's a lot of things that go into trying to create personnel matchups.
What do you think Justin Worley is heading into this game compared to last year in the opener?
Making quicker decisions, making more accurate decisions, and better ball location.
What's Justin have to do to not have this job reopened up like it was after 3 weeks last year? What's he got to do different?
Well, we just protect the football, manage the football game.
How do you prepare for somebody like Fackrell?
He does it all. He really does. He comes off the edge. He drops in the coverage. He's a long, loose athlete. We've had our better scout guys trying to create that look. But again, it's not just playing against one player. There's 11 hats on offense. There's 11 hats on defense. We got to win as a unit, and we got to execute as 11 guys on the same page.